Muzz, we're here after an away point at Totton. Tough place to come, as all places are in this league, but we've taken a point on the road.
Yeah, I must admit, standing there a little bit disappointed, bit deflated right now, but obviously on paper, you got to come away from here happy with a point. We would have probably accepted, well, you would have accepted it, considering our recent run of form, shall we say. But yeah, I thought the boys were outstanding. In my opinion, I thought we deserved the win. I thought once we went in front, I thought we were the only team that were going to win it. Of course, with the firepower they have, the resources they bring off the bench, it's going to affect. And I think you see that with the cross for the goal. I mean, it's a fantastic cross, and Tony Lee does what he does, and it's a great header, and it's unstoppable for Ben. I think outside of that, I think Ben pulls off one really good save just before they score. But I think outside of that, I don't think he's had another save to make. Whereas I know their keeper's made 2 top saves in the first half. One from a set piece, one from Dan Bayliss, and one from Nathan Minas. And I think there was another one from Mitchell as well from close range. So going on that, right, I'm really, really happy with the performance. Just really disappointed we've only got 1 point.
Yeah, that first half, you say there was a number of chances we had. I think Mitch has brought down a fantastic diagonal from Alex Babos and fired, and the keeper's just kept it out in the top corner. Must have been disappointing coming in level rather than ahead.
Yeah, we were disappointed. I don't think we see the game going how it did. I think we had quite a bit more possession than we thought we would have come in here, considering the games we've watched them previously. I think that's a credit to the boys as well, though. I think when they did turn the ball over, they were really good with it and didn't give it up. And then when you can do that, you can gain some control in the football match, and that's what we've done. I thought some players today were outstanding as well. I really thought just that little bit of cutting edge when you need to maybe go and take the game away from the opposition. It just didn't happen. We've scored. They keep turning around to me at the end saying it's never offside. So we'll have to have a look at that bad, but it means nothing now. But we thought we were good to get another goal. Unfortunately, it's been chalked off for offside. But look, we've stopped the rock. We've got a point away from home. We move on to Saturday's game.
The opening goal for us and the first goal of the game is Connor Roberts. It's a fantastic run and pass into Samson, who's then put it back, and he's just followed it straight into the box and picked up the rebound. Must be great to get that from your fullback.
Yeah, and to be honest, Connor's been, ever since he's come to the club, he's been fantastic to work with. Fantastic to work with off the pitch, fantastic to work with on the pitch. He's had his slight niggles. He had a niggle probably at the wrong time in pre-season because he's worked so hard over the summer, which he knew he needed to, but he really did, following like a bit of a stop-start season, obviously with injuries the season before, and he's worked so hard, come back in brilliant condition, and got himself in a good position to be in the team. Unfortunately, picked up a bit of an injury, and Josh has come in and again been an outstanding signing for us. So there's some real competition for places in not only that area, all over the pitch, but to see him score, and he's got that in him. He does follow it in. He knows where the goal is. He knows how to assist. And I also thought he defended outstanding tonight. He made one really good block, and then obviously his distributions top drawer as well. So pleased to see him back. Pleased to see him on the score sheet also.
A face we saw for the first time this season was Dan Bayliss. He's obviously had an injury as well, and then bided his time out of the team as the 3 centre-halves were playing really well. Thoughts on his performance?
Yeah, thought he was really, really good. I thought that again, I think it just went not how the way we see the game going, to be honest. So Dan was required to control it himself a little bit, and he had a lot more touches on the ball, and his distribution was very good. He defended situations really well. I think he got sucked into one foul on the edge of at the halfway line, but even that was soft in my opinion. I thought he was brilliant, considering he's been out of the team, like I say, for a long time. Again, another one that just got an injury at the wrong time in pre-season, and we were a little bit worried about him playing tonight in terms of the longevity of the fixture, how long he may last. But thankfully he's got through that with adrenaline, and I thought he defended excellent, but I also thought his distribution on the ball and how he started attacks and controlled the game for us at times was brilliant.
And then it's a training Thursday, and then Bath City come to the Meadow Saturday, and another game that very tough. Beat us, I think, at the Meadow last year, so another one we're going to get 3 points over.
Yes, we. I think as a football club now and as a dressing room, we really have to be taking this performance into, and we've said it there at the end, there's no point performing like this on a Tuesday night at Totton, going home on a coach disappointed without getting 3 points and turning up at home to Bath and getting beat. Ultimately now we need to turn up on Saturday and we need to put in a performance that's going to get us nothing less than 3 points. We respect Bath, they're a really good outfit, really well coached, and will physically be a problem as well. So we know we're going to have to be at our best. But these boys need to realise now we need to come to the party, and we need to start churning in some 3 points and get what they deserve when they're putting in performances like they have tonight.
And obviously we got the FA Cup draw yesterday. It's probably one of the toughest ties out of the hat we could have had, but it is at home. Just your thoughts on the Kings Lynn tie?
Yeah, you've nailed it, mate. It's the toughest draw in my opinion in the comp, but it is what it is. We've shown the last couple of years we can do it. We've been tough. We've been faced with tough opposition before, and it's something that we'll do our research, as I'm sure they will, and we'll be going in when the time comes. We'll be going into that fixture to try and win it, and do our best to try and get through to the next round.
Thanks, Muzz, and safe journey home.
Cheers, mate.